Welcome everyone to a new tactics video on my channel. My name is Mark. In this video I'm going to show you the best way to play with the national team of France. All of my opinion, of course, based on my own playstyle at this moment in FC25. You can use this in online seasons, you can use this in career mode if you want, or just in kickoff. Or if you're playing Ultimate Team with similar players, then you can also use this as well, of course. But before I begin, I would really like to ask a favor. Drop a like in the video. It will be really helpful for me and my channel to grow. And if you're new to the channel and want to find your way back, you should definitely subscribe, because lots and lots of people are not subscribed to my channel. And then you will miss videos like this. And at 50k subscribers, so 50,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway. I'm going to give away 2 shirts. One from FC Barcelona with Lamine Yamal on the back, and the second one from Chelsea with Cole Palmer on the back. So subscribe and then you can make a chance to win some nice shirt. Alright, let's start now with the tactics for the national team of France. We're starting with the formation, that is the 4-2-1-3 formation. The build-up style is balanced and defensive approach is around 70. That is really high, but I really like to play really high on the pitch at this moment in this game. If you think that is too high for you, then you can drop this down to let's say 50 at the start. And if you get comfortable with this formation and with this team, and you think, well, let's try something higher, then you can go to 60 or to 70 or even higher to 80 or 90. But for me, 70 is a good balance between good pressure football and a bit higher on the pitch, so you can recover the ball really quick if you're losing it. But your defense is not really super wide open. So that's the thing that I wanted to give to you. And then we are going to the lineup now. Maignan is the goalkeeper. Koundé, right defender. I'm using Konate and Saliba as the center backs, and Hernandez as the right defender. Tchouaméni and Kante are the central defensive midfielders. I'm using Nkunku as a cam. On the right side we have Dembele, Mbappe as a striker, and Barcola on the left side. And then we also have Coman. If you like to play with Coman, then you can switch him for Barcola if you want. It doesn't matter that much for the tactics or whatever, it's just personal preferences, who you want to play. For me, Barcola just felt a bit better, and also because of his role that he is playing maybe. But if you want Coman, then feel free to do that. Other players that I'm using as a sub, I use Coman as a sub for or Barcola or for Dembele, depends a bit on who is tired the most. The other 2 subs that I used the most was Camavinga to replace one of the midfielders, and Olise to replace Nkunku during the second half. You can also put Colomboigny, Durand on the bench if you want to use them, of course. But yeah, for me there's no reason to replace Mbappe. He didn't get tired, and he's the best striker in this game in my opinion, so why would you replace him? I don't know. So that's why I'm not using any strikers on the bench, but you can do that if you want, of course. Then for the people who always asking for the code, here is the code. Write it down, pause the video, write it down and use it if you want. Then we're going to the roles. The role sweeper keeper for Maignan. I'm using fullback and defend on Koundé. Normally I'm playing on balanced. If you're looking at my videos more often, then you know that I'm playing fullback and then balanced. But in this case I'm using fullback and defend, because then this guy is going to the center a bit more, and then you're playing 3 at the back, because Hernandez on the left side is playing wing back balanced. If you like, you can also play him as an attacking wingback. That is a bit too much in my opinion. Wingback for me is good. Focus on balanced. So he is going forward and yeah, support the attack. And then you still have these 3 guys at the back. Also Kante is playing holding and focused on defend. That is what he's best at, so defensive midfielder. Tchouaméni is deep line playmaker and roaming, because else the gap between the cam and the CDM would be a bit too much. Lots of times when I'm playing with 2 CDMs, I'm playing both on holding and defend, but then at some point I have a problem when building up my attacks against some opponents. Not against all, but against some opponents. Depends a bit on what formation and what roles they are playing. But sometimes I'm having a problem with building up, because Nkunku is playing as shadow striker, you see that here, and these 2 guys as holding, then it's a bit too much, too wide gap between the defensive midfielders and the other midfielder and the attackers. And Kunku is shadow striker, focused on attack. Then we have inside forward, focused on attack for Dembele. On the left side, inside forward, focused on balanced for Barcola. And then we have Mbappe, advanced forward and focused on attack. And then, this is how it looks like without the ball, and this is how it looks like with the ball. So you have 3 at the back, then you have Chouameni, who's playing a bit on the right side of the midfield, and also going forward a bit, so you can use that. Kante is holding, and wing back for Hernandez, so he's on the left side, so there are plenty of options to play the ball around. You have Kunku there, and on the right side and on the left side, 2 wingers and the striker and Mbappe. So yeah, you saw the goals that I was scoring. You can variate really much with this during your attacks. You can go down the wing or go combination through the middle. Sometimes you give a through ball at one of the fast attackers that you have. So there is lots and lots of variation possible with this team, and that is why I like this team so much. All right, this is it for the national team of France. Hopefully, if you try it out, it will help you to win more matches and have some more fun at the game. That's my reason why I'm playing like this. I wanted to have some fun, scoring lots of goals. That's also why I concede goals, many of them. But overall, most of my games I'm winning, so that's good, of course. But I like goals, and then you also concede. So that's part of the deal. And for me, that is not a big of a problem. All right, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Bye bye.